Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
That's tidy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He gets big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Beckham. Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to get it away. Eintracht Frankfurt have got it back, and they'll have another go. Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some really good ball movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's good vision. And pull it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kılıçsoy. It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, they can break here. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Šeško played out wide, and it's Carvajal. Kılıçsoy! And that was probably asking just too much.
they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's gone backward here. Takes it. Soy! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. The ball has bounced loose now. Clipped into space. Brilliantly cut out. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Bale threads one in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment, and then smash. No stopping that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. It's played through for him. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping... Beckham! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! A finish of true class! They are and it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Outside the stadium.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Goulet picks it up out wide. Bullet. Gattuso, nicely shaped ball. Great ball if he can get there. Conte. Goulet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Real chance! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Eintracht Frankfurt get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he cuts out the supply. So what can they make of this? Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Arda Güler.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off, for the moment at least. Eintracht Frankfurt really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet. He's onside. Shoots! He's scored! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is... And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front foot.
It's a goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Looking to play him in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, this is a great position. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pull it, and pull it! And that would have been game, set and match.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Ibrahimovic! And he comes up trumps again. That's really well manoeuvred. Šeško. Oh, good spread. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That pass isn't the best. Beckham. In with the challenge. Kilishoy. Now this could be a chance. Big header! It's in! Deep into injury time! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Eintracht Frankfurt give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposite.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
He can get that clear. And it's Varane. Thiago. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Best. And it's made its way to him. Gattuso. Well timed, excellent interception. Best. Vieri goes for a shot! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lovely, now then. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Bale. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Chiang Rai really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And he whips it in. And that should get the job done. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Ibrahimovic was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Sends it crossfield. Solar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So threatening, takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bale. Hullet. That's really well manoeuvred. Zola. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic proves just a little bit too strong. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a lovely, neat pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's well spotted. McManaman. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. McManaman, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ibrahimovic.
Chiang Rai have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gattuso. Bale. Chance here to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. And they win it back again. That's a sharp pass. Spread it left. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gattuso. Oh, they could break here. Varane makes the interception. Now it's Vieri. Well seen. Saw that coming. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Still just a single goal between the sides. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. It's McManaman. Oh, that was vital. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And here's the chance to counter. Bale knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Shot, surely!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no... And the finish! And he comes up trumps again. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. McManaman. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Zola. And he was alert to it.
Chiang Rai surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the delivery. McManaman. Now it's Vieri. Rafael Varane. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 25.
Still just that
number
single goal and we are nearly done.
Number 3,
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pull it. Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 10, O'Shea. Number
Gattuso.
14, Batistuta.
And it's Bale.
Substitution in progress.
It's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. Goes down, but nothing given.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That pass has been well intercepted. Very much into the last knockings. And that interception was most necessary. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
We are glad to inform
So,
you
Jim,
that
how do you
today's
reflect
match
on
day
what we've
programs
seen?
are available
Well, that was a
through
hard-fought
Sky
win
Sports
with
by the
a
gate.
defensive masterclass.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here.
Now it's Hullet. And he's going for goal!
Oh, they could break here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
And it's lofted through here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hullet.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Gattuso. Lavia does well to get it back. Endrick has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Chance to deliver.
And it's hoisted clear.
He looked really lively there, absolutely fizzed one at goal. Ambitious ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Now it's Beckham. Still goalless. Zaire Emery. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's gone for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets into some space. Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Goulet. He's on it, can he get away?
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit hard.
Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ajax are looking to go forward now. Task somewhat off target. Almost half an hour in now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kilishoy might just make this. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yoro. And Zaire Emery. Endrick proves just a little bit too strong. There's the crossfield ball.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this.
Oh, smashing off the post.
Well, there's the clearance. He's had it nicked away. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And this is Hullet. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
1 minute added time.
Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ibrahimovic. Goulet. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Ajax really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kubasi. And it's Arda Güler. And it's Lewis. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's cut it out. Gattuso.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lavia, distributed tidily. Kilitshoy. Now it's Endrick, and that's gone loose. Lewis, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
This looks promising. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale has it out wide and in space.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Endrick. Kilitshoy.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety.
Ajax really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yoro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good steal, he just read it. Goulet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Played into space out wide. And here's Bale. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Bale is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And he's managed to get free. He's being urged to shoot. Zaire Emery. Endrick. And it's Arda Güler. Quality ball. Pullet chasing after it. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
75 minutes played. Tries to play it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
He's tried one! Oh, what has happened here? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Gattuso. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Beckham, driving on and making good progress. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Could try cutting inside here. Decent chance! It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So that's two now with... He's having a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Güler plays it short. Kılıçsoy, he gets big! And that's a real chance missed. Into the last 5 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Beckham. Bale threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Oh, good ball! Oh, that's neat. Güler gets a foot in here. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Serves. Oh, what a climb! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And that is as far as it goes. Ajax cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And now,
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Decent chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Pele.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Chips it through. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Pirlo cuts it out.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pele. And it's Lahm.
Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nicked it back promptly.
Now it's Bale.
That's a good run down the left.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival.
Ibrahimovic.
Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep.
Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to pass it through.
Oh, that's well spotted.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
And here's it.
It's Ibrahimovic!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Played through into space. Played back in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Out to the right.
Kaká. Good take, and is he in?
Beckham.
And smartly reclaimed. It's a searching pass. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
And here's Suarez.
He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thailand have their third corner. And this is Pele, and a chance! So their fourth quarter of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic looking to add to his goal. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pele. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Ibrahimovic touches it back. And he shoots! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Thailand grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckham goes steaming forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pele. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway.
Thailand clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Gullit. Kaka. Pele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Thailand are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Thailand take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kaka.
Incentive set and incentive met.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now
that looks a decent ball. Ah, he's given... There's the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expert. Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Beckham. Bale. That is good alertness. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to go deep. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Kaká. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Kaká. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gattuso. Now it's Bale. He's got away. Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly...
Real chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bale engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. And he's in on goal. Cristiano Ronaldo driving forwards. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Suarez in acres of space out wide. Kaká is onto this. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Pirlo having a look. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Luis Suarez. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
And he's let fly! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Real chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Driven forward. Ronaldo chasing after it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
No foul, says the referee.
Šeško. Can he get it through?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. And that pass just didn't quite work. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Can he get on the end of this?
Ibrahimovic.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Gattuso.
Out to the left it goes.
Bale's cross. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well spotted. Bale. Now Gattuso.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bale picks it up now.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hullet. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Matheus Cunha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Thuram. Gattuso. And it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That has been
cut short. And no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. Matheus Cunha. That has been slung wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's being urged to shoot. Shapes to shoot! Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's not got that quite right. And a shot! And collect... And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Hullet. And it's Gattuso. Spread it left. No way through there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Menu. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Gattuso. Oh, good-looking ball. Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good ball. Can he finish? Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Ronaldo. Bale. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Šeško. Good ball, good take. Gattuso. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Menu. Martinez. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a promising position. Cross it. Climbs up big! Relentless! Just relentless. And the lead is extended still further. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good stretch. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Šeško. Matheus Cunha. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is onto this.
Maguire.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gattuso picks it up out wide. Aimed in towards the terrific header. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United grab a goal. And we're done. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Now big up for our
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tele tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Surely! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Bale. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lofted upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. Oh, easy pickings there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Pirlo. And it's Beckham. A probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passing nice and neat. Pullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Stood up well to him there. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a cute ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he was quick to react. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pullet. Caresses it through. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, it's come to nothing. Gently done. Pullet. Pullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered. Terrific header. It's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Beckham. Now it's great chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, that's a key interception. And no
That is pretty much the end of that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's aimed into the middle. Beckham. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. Bale. Passes short and sharp. That's been drilled forward. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Now, real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We are glad to inform you that
The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he whips it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
There will be a throw-in. Beckham gets into a good position. Tries to get it clear. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on this.
It's Pele! Missed by a fraction. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. Makaleli. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And this is Luis Suarez. Out towards the flank. Delivers with whip. That has been knocked clear. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That is good strength. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Beckham. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Thuram has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And the pass is intercepted. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And he's chosen to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Might be danger here. He's found Ibrahimovic!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Pele. Luis Suarez. Pele. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's there to clear it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Beckham. Pull it.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Pull it. He's on it. Can he get away? Bale.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball. And it's Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. He has a look up. Real chance. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ibrahimovic! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Luis Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that's well seen too.
There will be one.
It looked as though
minute
that
added
might
time.
lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Luis Suarez. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Japan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Kindly make his way to the information center.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Spread out to the left. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the counter is on. Bergkamp. And here's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bale. Bale puts his foot on the gas. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Gattuso's cross. Darren Fletcher. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Hullet. McManaman. Can he get on the end of this? And he's searching through. And the shot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cantona is herring after that one. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. McManaman going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's going right the way across. De Ligt. And it's Fletcher. Played into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
England really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they're quick to get it back. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bergkamp is the team's great visionary. Bergkamp. He is through. Bergkamp! Gattuso. And it's Ibrahimovic. McManaman. Nice looking ball. Oh, important interception. Beckham. Oh, it's a... Can he finish? And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And that has sent him sprawling. And that should get the job. Shot a goal! He's in space and looking for options. Owen finds himself offside. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Hullet. Gerrard. Bale. That'll be a throw-in. Bergkamp. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Darren Fletcher. Now it's Owen. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gattuso. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Bale. Hullet. Closing in on... Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bergkamp. McManaman. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McManaman, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Pretty robust defending.
And smartly reclaimed. Hullet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Superb goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United go into the lead. Cantona. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Looking for a runner. Bergkamp is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Kant shoots! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd have...
Big chance! Gattuso. Bale spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Owen chasing after it. Gattuso. And here's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. Cross to the back. He gets big. Cantona. That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Ferdinand threads one in, and he's been shifted off it. Gattuso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale gets into some space. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. He's got tall! And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fletcher. McManaman has it out wide and in space. A corner it is then. Beckham, the regular corner taker. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. And here's Cantona. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Cantona. Tries a shot! Goal, England! And with that, he takes home the match ball. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Clinical, just clinical. Bullet! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Gattuso. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Bergkamp. Cantona. Bale. Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saliba is the guilty party there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! Off the post. Oh, that could cost them.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Gattuso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Owen. McManaman, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Cantona.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. England, moments now away from seeing this one out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception, well timed. Ibrahimovic, always looking for that half a chance. Now it's Owen, over to the left. Beckham. And it's Gattuso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckham. Pull it. No, he's not getting his way this time. Gerrard concedes a free kick for that. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cantona gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office.
The latest travel information is
well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the... Oh, what a mistake! A lot of chance, surely! They've scored! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Number 22.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's played into the area. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's in on goal! And a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And it's DiMarco. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, lovely Fidius. Chance for a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He might be in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Kashua Reysol clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had a shot! He's scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. It's a promising position. Big chance! Oh, that was venomous.
Pullet. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. Half an hour played now. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. He has found the way through.
Kashiwa Reysol are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now the delivery. Oh, no mistake! Out to the left it goes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rice. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. He's going for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passing nice and neat. Stood up. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rice. That's an imaginative pass. Ibrahimovic. Played back in. Ibrahimovic. And he's picked it up out wide. This possibly the last play of the half. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. Gattuso. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Gattuso. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham, nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Gattuso. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Pullet. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. And it's Beckham. Pullet looking to add to his goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Incoming delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Ibrahim, and he's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Hangs in, has another go! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That has not gone well. Edmilson. Bellingham aims beyond the defence.
Joshua Resol really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ekitike! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ekitike really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. Gattuso.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and shoot.
Header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's DiMarco. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Kashiwa Resol can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's intervened well there. That's a delicate pass. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gattuso, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bale goes on a charge down the left. Gattuso. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Everybody, and please join me.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Joshua Resol.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's gone long, just eases him off the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bale. That is lovely. In towards the back, climbs up big! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a really well-measured ball. Hangs in a... He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
So what can they conjure from this one? Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Out of play for a throw. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bale. And it's Hullet. He's played it back. Now the delivery. Oh, smashing header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a header! Flash and a chance! He has done it! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's a searching pass. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckham. Gattuso. Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Gattuso. Puyol cuts out the pass. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Ibrahimovic, driving on and making good progress. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Gattuso has it out wide and he gets big! Oh, it's come off the upright. And one more try! And it's in! And the lead is extended still further. Gullit duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Eto'o. Nice looking ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Spain presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Now, and that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Spain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Thuram. Great vision. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro with the clearance. Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. And this is Figo. He's tried! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Spain have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And we hit half-time.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tries from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham standing over it. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Eto'o. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Fired deep. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar has created one goal already.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Spain are looking to go forward now. Nicely worked. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Gattuso, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Cruyff. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. And it's Figo looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gattuso knocks it into space. Cannavaro. Passing nice and neat. Ibrahimovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's having a shot! Here comes, and he's following up! Neymar. Xavi. Figo picks it up out wide. That's an imaginative pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's had it taken off him. Eto'o. Thuram. And it's Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Edmilson always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Seedorf.
That's going in strongly.
Oh no, this does not look good. Takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! He's got a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 25, Xavi. El dorsal 14. El dorsal
Beckham.
24, Puyol. Serán
Oh,
sustituidos
it's a promising
por
build-up, this.
el
Plenty of
dorsal
really
20,
nice passing.
Ronaldinho.
Now
El
it's
dorsal
Ronaldinho.
24, Messi.
Cannavaro.
El dorsal 23. El dorsal 8. Cambio de jugadores.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's the keeper's ball.
2 minutos de descuento.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vieri tries from a long way out. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Spain lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And this is Ronaldo. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Punched away. Pull it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. But that has not gone well. He's got away. Law. And he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
And there's the shot!
Delivers the ball, and one more try! Goal! Manchester United!
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Law. Now it's Cantona.
Cannavaro
Kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Manchester United
do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Bale receives it in a wide position. Rooney conjures time and space where few can.
Now it's Cantona.
Oh, that's a key interception.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. Played out to the right. Now it's Beckham. Rooney.
And he's cut it out. Gattuso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ambitious ball here.
Oh, delightful ball. And he's on his way. Shapes to shoot. It's in. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy Ibrahimovic! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Hullet.
Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Cantona. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's gone loose. And he's gone back. And Hullet! Against the crossbar. Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hullet, he's through, now is he in? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. O'Shea. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He gets big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Crosses it, he's got tall. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Rooney. Pass somewhat off target. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? It'll be a throw-in. Gattuso. That's a cute ball. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Veron kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rooney threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no joy this time. Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their third corner. It's crossed into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. Robson takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Cantona. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Law is onto this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Big chance! Now that is a hefty challenge. Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Beckham. Well read, nice interception.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Beckham. Bale. Rooney. So what can they make of this? It's a searching pass.
There will be one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Law. Now it's Cantona. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Unlucky.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's cut it out. Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to... And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Manchester United finding their passes. It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Gattuso is having a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Put it! And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bale. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ibrahimovic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Goes for a shot! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Manchester United are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Beckham gets across to intercept that. And here's Kaka, strokes it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to...
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. And it's Hullet. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gattuso. Kaka making good progress on the right-hand side. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Pelé. Oh, shoots! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Thailand are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Beckham. No luck with that dink over the top. Bale. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Luis Suarez. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Cristiano Ronaldo! That comes as a mighty relief. So, third corner of the game. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And one more try! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's intervened well there. Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's clever. Lam picks it up now. Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And now
Thailand are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Guest performance today.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Gets a good foot in there. Pass somewhat off target. Kaka. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Done delicately. This might spell danger. Oh, he's... Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Hello! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ah, oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pull it. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. He might be in here. Oh, it's a... And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're up to 5 corners now. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ibrahimovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's running through, and Hullet! And that tested the keeper.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Beckham. Hullet. Caresses it through. Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Kaka. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And now the breakaway. Kaka. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Luis Suarez. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ibrahimovic. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thailand are almost home and dry now. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
That's good play from him.
Pirlo wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Hullet. Hullet! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Taken back almost at once. Bale. Gattuso. And he was quick to react.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pelé. And that interception. And there goes the final whistle. Thailand really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Regional Police Department.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yes.
Bullet! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bullet has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Thuram. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goes for the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bullet! Wow, that's a fine save. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ibrahimovic! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And this is Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. Thailand still without a single shot on target. Gives it back. And here's Suarez. Beckham. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Caresses it through. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Edmilson. And it's Beckham. And Hullet! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pelé. And here's Ibrahimovic. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's bust, decent chance! Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's not played the ball, he's taken it. Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not.
Terrific header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And here's Suarez. Neymar. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Gullit has found the net here, of course. No, again, there's no way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Added time.
Luis Suarez. Van der Sar punts it upfield. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'm afraid
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Thailand can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bale receives it in a wide position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pele. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Gullit. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Bale, a header! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Still no way through, the defending here is resolute. That's ruffled a few feathers. But Pele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
And he shoots! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Real chance! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Luis Suarez, tries to play it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hangs in a cross. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Pirlo. Pelé. That has been cut short. Pelé. It's Pelé! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Varane with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pelé. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And it's Bale. Bale puts his foot on the gas. Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Floated through. Luis Suarez! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to